Today we're going to be talking about the HOPE tax credit, and I'm going to show you how to qualify for this credit and what kind of credit, the amount of the credit you'll get if you do qualify. So let's get the video going here. The HOPE tax credit, it's also known as the American Opportunity Tax Credit. It's just a different name for it. The credit really depends on how much money you earn during that year. This will be taxable income, how much taxable income you have. The credit is currently $2,500 per student, which is a dollar for dollar credit. And the reason this is so good is because with a credit, when I say dollar for dollar, let's say you're preparing your taxes. It looks like you owe $2,500 in taxes. That's what your tax owed to the government is. You put in this credit, you qualify for it, $2,500. That means you have a zero tax base, so it wipes it away dollar for dollar. The credit decreases, it's phased out if your income is between $80,000 and $90,000 if you file single. So this is only if you file single will it be phased out. Anything above $90,000 as a single filer, you won't get the credit. It goes down in increments if you're in between this $80,000 and $90,000. Now, if you file it jointly, same thing. The amounts are doubled here, you can see, $160,000, $180,000. So the amount of the credit you're going to get, that $2,500, is going to go down in increments and eventually phased out at $180,000. So if you make $180,000 or more, you won't qualify for the credit. Now, if you lived in a Midwestern disaster area, these limits will be increased, so you can make more than what we have here. It has to be a Midwestern disaster area. You can go online and find which areas are. It has to be a qualified Midwestern disaster area. You can't just determine on your own if that's a disaster area. You have to go online and search for it. You'll find if you were in an area where there was a natural disaster, see if it qualifies, because that will adjust these amounts. You can deduct qualified tuition and related expenses under this credit. So when I say related expenses, I mean books, supplies, those kinds of items. You'll receive a statement from your school that reports how much qualified tuition you have, and that'll be filed on your tax return. Now, you're going to combine the two. When I say this, you're going to combine the tuition statement that your school sends you and those other related expenses. So if your school sends you a statement saying your qualified tuition expense was $10,000. So you're going to have the statement that says $10,000. Now, on your own, you may have went out and spent $500 on supplies, a computer. So the amount you're going to report on your tax return now is that $10,000 and the $500. Add them together, $10,500. You'll report that. Because of this, make sure you keep all those receipts related to related other expenses. Because it's easy to support that tuition amount because you get that statement from your school. But without receipts, there's no way to report what you spent on the books, the other expenses, the supplies. So it's very important you keep those receipts, because when you file your tax return, it all goes into one line. When I use that example of $10,000 and $5,000, that $10,500 is going to go into one line. On your tax return, it's not going to break it out. So this is why I always recommend doing the taxes online, electronically, because it's going to simplify this credit and other credits like this for you. So it's a much better way to go. I want to take you to our website real quick. This is completely free. It's an informational website. You can use the website to prepare your return online going through these links. But it is an informational website. We have online calculators. We have, right here you can see 13 articles related to all the different credits that are out there. Just going to show you some examples. We have other videos. We try to cover multiple areas in our videos in different ways because, honestly, people just have different questions about the taxes, for the same subject matter. So we try to cover it in different angles so everyone can benefit from it. So let's go back to the video here. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything for you guys. I'm just going to look at it real quick. Remember, you have an online estimator at HarborFinancialOnline.com. This is a calculator. You can put in the information you have, and it's going to show you what your refund's going to be. I think that's about it. So I appreciate you watching the video. Check out our other videos at YouTube and through our site, HarborFinancialOnline.com. Thank you.